Hey everyone, XMan490 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. This is SoulSilver, yes. So I got a super potion here. That was very nice in a hidden spot. I was actually trying to headbutt some trees. And in doing all those headbutts, I'm noting from the state, basically nothing's changed, just a bunch of headbutting and some of my Pokemon aren't doing well. So I now have an Exeggcute in my face. It's weakened and I'm catching it. There you have it. Luckily this Exeggcute, as I checked, it does have some pretty good stats. And nature and all that. And it's at a pretty good level, so I won't have to grind it so much. I will grind it as with Georgie, I'll grind it up a few levels to catch up with the team. And I will leave the naming, not name the leaving, to you. Just go down in the comments and tell me what you want me to name it. Alright, Lyra, what do you want? So, I'll actually have it here, So, spoilers. But yeah, Lyra... Basically, if you leave the game for a few days, or a day or two, someone's gonna call you. Usually it's Lyra. Or someone who wants to battle, I guess. So there you have it. Now, you might have noticed that I have a Paris in my team now. Well, not part of my team, but my party. That's because Paris is actually really good as... Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Are we having that? Oh, jeez. Well, the thing about Paris is that I can learn Flash, which I don't want to teach to my party, my team, because, it's okay. It has good accuracy, in this generation. But I'm just not too fond of reducing accuracy. I just don't really care about that. But the important thing is that Paris is the only Pokemon I have, between, this and the previous video, I've only caught this Exeggcute in Paris. And I also did some other thing I'll show you. So, yeah, the only thing that can learn Rock Smash. So, there you have it. And I gotta save. So, I guess I'll mention here... So the girl with grass types that I was standing next to, or I am standing next to there, and we can actually see it, because certain games are like herpa-derpa-derp. But yeah, and I just noticed that there's like a pixel that's kind of off. Maybe I can yeah, I'll do that later. It's fine. So yeah, this girl, Picnicker Gina, can give me a leaf stone, I guess. She's actually the only person you can get a leaf stone from, because Gen 2 just had to be weird like that. There are a lot of nitpicks I have about this generation. These, gold, silver, crystal, and these games. Sure, they have, this really nice control these nice control options. But I just don't really like how you can't, evolve any Pokemon you come across. You can't evolve your Exeggcute until you get a Leaf Stone, which you can only get from some kind of thing. You can't, you can't even find evolutionary stones, just laying on the ground. And also, if you catch a Growlithe like this one, which I don't really remember if you can, but if you do, you can't evolve that either. Nope, it's just gonna be a little puppy dog. Can't evolve it. Too bad. Which kind of goes into the idea that, this game kind of snubs the fire types. The only fire types from this generation, like Gen 2, I think might just be legendaries. And I guess, the baby Magmar, if you count that, And I guess you can, maybe, I don't really remember. I think you can catch Magmar, in the next town, but still. I'm gonna heal up everybody, even though I could put them through the PC, but I just, This is my third time. Actually, kind of like my third and a half or something time recording this, because I want this to go somewhat quickly, you know? I have a lot to show you here in the city, not including the gym, but we'll eventually go through it. Oh my god. Oh, I had a big lunch. I'm sorry. Before I forget, I'm going to change the battle style to shift, and I'm going to go on through the city. So, first of all, I'm going to go into this place. This is the game corner. Now, in the original games, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you get, there are like a bunch of slot machines here. But in the remakes here, you get this kind of thing. So you exchange your coins for fabulous prizes, just like in the original. And now I have an Abra. Yep, didn't need to go out and catch it, or search for it, bother with it teleporting away like they usually do. Nope, I just got one right then and there. Simple as that. So this is how you get coins in this game. Wow, this is actually kind of a rather unfortunate one. So I'm gonna have to be loud here because this music is really loud. So you want to get all the ×2s and ×3s, and you want to basically avoid instances like, say, rows like the bottom one here, where there are 2 coins and 3 Voltorbs. Every space can either have at least 1 coin or Voltorb. If you hit a Voltorb, you lose all your coins. You get nothing. You get nothing, and you'll like it. So that sucks. So there's a Voltorb in this row. A Voltorb or 2. Another 2, that is. Yeah, this is kind of tricky because there are, I think, 4 spaces where there are 2s, so I really gotta take my risks. There is a risk, and thus this row has nothing but Voltorbs and 1s. There will be one more 2 or 3, I guess. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, 2 and 2. There will have to be another 2 because there's 7 in the middle row. I'm guessing... Nope! And you lose all your coins. But, as you can see there, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 2s, that would give you a total of 16. I'll try to get this right. I'm gonna try one more time, because that was kind of a bad draw. But I'm not gonna make any assurances to you, you know. So this is what I like to do. Just note that, hey, this row or this column and that column, bad news. No point in getting to them. And same thing for this row. So, let's see here. That leaves a lot of risk. Like, this is a risk, and this is a risk. Well, there's gotta be a 2 in this row, like over here. Oh, a 3! Oh yeah, because, yeah, 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 equals 6. And there's 1 Voltorb, so there's like 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 7. Yeah. And that leaves... Okay, so... that was a risk. And that leaves nothing more on this column and nothing more on that top row. And thus there is this. Okay! Hooray! And the game is over. And I get to progress. Advance. So there's that. I will not play it. I've shown you once, and you know, you get coins from that. If you leave and re-enter like I am doing right now, right now. Then you go back to level 1. You revert back to level 1. So if you want to keep playing, you better stay inside. You know, the game's like, okay, we're gonna have this variable, and it's like how many times you beat the Voltorb flip. So there you go. There's your Minesweeper type thing going on. So here's Lyra and her Marill. She is going to talk to us a lot about. And also the fashion case. Down there in the underground, there's a place where you can take pictures of yourself with some accessories like trees and flowers and cardboard cutouts or whatever. And it's pretty cool. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's a nice little distraction. Now, I'm going to train this Abra up. I'm not going to train Exeggcute yet. I'll be grinding I'll be grinding this thing off screen. Although I might use it in one of these battles. So yeah, this is good. So I think there was like 4 trainers down here. It's kind of an odd place for trainers, but you know, at least it's like out of the way. It's not in the main city. And it kind of makes sense, I guess. Abra. So here's a strategy with training a Pokemon that cannot really defend itself, which I haven't really, you know, directly shown you, but you know, I'll show it off, you know. One confusion isn't enough? Are you serious? Alright, at least that hit too. Okay. Alright. So what you can do is change the battle style to shift, and shift back to the Pokemon, and yeah, and then switch it right back out. You can do that while, you know, switching back and forth to the weaker Pokemon, but you know, that's not really a good idea because, you know, the weaker Pokemon could faint from the enemy. This way you avoid that danger and things are fine. And that Abra is getting quite a bit of experience, and I actually kind of forgot to name it, but I'll name it when I get out of this place, this underground area. And Abra over here, just, it doesn't take a lot of experience to level up, and it's only going to take 1 level up for it to learn, for it to actually be of use. Because right now it just has teleport, and teleport won't even do anything in this kind of battle. Okay, so it's like a third on the way to evolving. I guess Hulk Hogan is best against this thing. With that fighting type hidden power. Oh, please don't. Okay, thank you for not paralyzing me. That would be really annoying. That would be like terrible. Oh my god, you're confusing me. Well, that just... Alright, at least that's taken care of. Because Hulk Hogan could have gotten paralyzed and confused, you know, along with being confused, and thus have like a very low, or quite a low chance of attacking. I think when it comes to... Lyra, are you calling me again? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Wow, I seriously thought that the call counter would be like at 1 this time, but apparently some people don't know how to exercise restraint. My oh my. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I caught Exeggcute in a friend ball, and thus walking around with it and such will make it more and more friendly, you know, quicker to be happy and friendly and all that. So now the Exeggcute is much happier, and that's what it does. There's actually a move that you can teach a Pokemon that will help it to... that becomes very strong if your Pokemon really loves you. But you gotta make it, like, completely maximize that stat. Ugh. Okay, so this guy, I think I know how to, I basically know how to deal with him. So this guy is a super nerd, like another one, you know, the one with the Grimer. This one has electric types, like Magnemite over here. Kind of an issue, although I don't really remember. I think these things only have Tackle and Thunder Shock, so worst case scenario, I get paralyzed and like miss a turn, or 2, or 3. But hasn't happened yet. Not yet. No. Alright, so one more of these things defeated, and Abra is going to level up. Very nice. Hidden power this thing, and I think that'll be enough experience between these two. I mean, both of them might level up. Yeah, there's that. And another level up. Haha! Very nice. And another Magnemite, no problem. These things are electric steel types. The steel type is what is weak to fighting type hidden powers like that. Aha! Now we have this Voltorb. Voltorb is just an electric type, and it's very fast, faster than Hulk Hogan, and has Sonic Boom, which always does a flat 20 damage, as you can see right there. Very dangerous, but I think okay, it's not doing that again, so that's taken care of, no problem. Is not problem. And I got lots of experience, nice. And by becoming level 16, Abra evolves. Behold, Kadabra, one of the most fearsome of the psychic types. And learned Confusion, so it can actually attack. Nice. I believe Kadabra only learns that at level 16, at least when it comes to the first games. Like, I think later games like this one are like, hey, you know what? When your Pokemon evolves, no matter what level it is, it's gonna learn that signature starter move, you know? You don't have to worry. Because, baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me away from you, baby. And this is actually a pretty good Kadabra. Very good at special attack. Very strong offensively. Kadabra. Well, I'm actually going to name this thing. As I mentioned, as soon as I get out of here, I mean, I guess this is for the best. You know, it's along the pathway. Rare Pokemon, you say? Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, they're Pokemon, and they're mine, and they're pretty cool. So, I think it's best to go for a curse and then attack, I guess. Oh, jeez, yawn. So Georgie's gonna fall asleep, and I don't think I have any more awakenings for it. Oh, jeez. I mean, at least these Slowpokes aren't any threat, so I can just, you know, I'm just gonna spam the A sort of button. Ooh, nice, 2-hit KO. That's what I like to see. Don't have to bother with that much anymore. Much more anymore of more. No more. Never more. And a flinch. Very nice. Headbutt's a pretty cool move. It interrupts enemies and doesn't afraid of anything. So I'm talking about these memes and stuff. Yeah. So there's Donald, I think. Yeah. So over here is where you can get your picture taken, you know, your player character, little kid there, child, person, you know, with the accessories. And I could have sworn that there was a graphical bug, whatever. In here is the name raider. So over here is a place where you can change your Pokemon's nicknames, like my Kadabra. I have a particular name for it. What's your name? Django. Yep, just like in Django Unchained. I've unchained this poor specimen. This poor individual. Oh, and we have Slowdown. My oh my. But yes, because, you know, Django, Kadabra, is very powerful. You don't want to mess with him, because he'll be fast and he'll knock you out. I mean, just look at these here stats. Look at that special attack. Yeah, it definitely beats Georgie's. Like, Georgie is more for attacking, I guess. So, it's not great, but at least Georgie's kind of a tank. Now, right now we cannot get to the gym yet, so we have to go to the radio tower. I'll be getting to that at the end of this video, but for now I have, I want to get around to here. And we got a lot of slowdown, but at least this, you know, the video's ending pretty soon. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. But, I don't know. Loaning. I hope I don't have to give it back, or pay for it. But for now, we're fine. And I can register it to Y, that's X, so I can... Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, this bike is like the Mach bike in Generation 3 that, like, starts off slow and then goes, very fast. But not too fast. So here's the gym leader, Whitney. And we have to solve this quiz in order to convince her to return to her gym. And we can listen to the radio, you know, that's nice. Yes, we can check the town map, as I've done before. Nidorina can only be female. And next, Kurt, apricots? No, he uses apricorns. Yes, there's a difference. And yes, it is impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. There are quite a few Pokemon that, you know, you can't use TMs on, like Unknown and Magikarp. And that's kind of it, I think. There's some others, but yeah. And Professor Oak is Marie or Mary? I think it's Mary, yeah. Professor Oak and Mary, with a Y, ending said name. And thus, I have surprised Whitney. I'm a smart person. She somehow, like, just tried the quiz once, because, I don't know. Like, I mean, you can do that over and over again if you don't really get it the first time, or second, or third, or etc. So now I can go into the Pokegear and activate the radio, which I think... Ooh, password. Oh wait, do I get a password here? Have you gone to the Goldenrod City radio tower to get your blue card? Second more floor. What is your password? Ma'am, what is your password today? Are you gonna say it? Wait. Well, I guess not. Okay, I don't care. So there's Mary with a Y. And so that's it for this episode of Let's Play Pokémon SoulSilver, and next time we will have a full team of Pokémon. Save up, dumb game, don't tell me to not do it. So we have Exeggcute, to be named, or unnamed, and Django, the Kadabra. Kadabra. So next time in Let's Play Pokemon SoulSilver, we will be entering this gym. Goodbye.